Hey, welcome. And today we are talking about overscheduling your kids with activities. It seems to be a bit of a trend. Now, I have to say I have 6 kids.
So one activity per kid?
Yeah, I have some little tricks of the trade or whatever, but I am a believer in scheduled activities.
Yeah, I totally agree with scheduled activities. Yep. Totally do.
Yep.
Not too many of them.
No, it's about finding the right balance. A couple things that I always aim for is to get a few of my kids doing the same activity. So if one's in a dance class, I'm hoping another sibling wants to do that too. Or
same dance.
And like this is absolutely
same level.
Mm-hmm. No special snowflakes. You all have to do the same thing because it's convenient for mama. And every second year, like this is my good year for hockey because all 6 play hockey, but 2 of them are on the same team this year.
Is that the Von Trapp team?
It's the Von Trapp team. The hills are indeed alive.
When I go to your house, I picture them like, remember that time they came down to say goodnight? They all came down, like all 6, and then they went to bed, and it was so quiet.
Long farewell.
I thought they were gonna do that.
And she was all like, "Why didn't they just go to bed when they were told?" I'm like,
I thought you gave them melatonin. I still don't believe you. They went and they were gone. It was crazy, but they're clearly not overscheduled. So 3 signs that you know your kid is overscheduled. Number 1, they become like senior citizens. They're grumpy. Everything hurts. They're achy.
Seniors. We're on our way there, Jack.
I want to talk about that. But they become very like...
Sure.
You can tell in their disposition changes.
Yeah.
They're tired.
They're exhausted.
They're overscheduled. They're overtired. And the number 2 sign is that fun is not fun anymore. Right. So if the things that they used to do that they really enjoy, they're not doing it anymore. Right. You know what? Their balance is out of whack. So they're not enjoying it anymore. The usual activities. And number 3 is when they become a little too clingy because you've overscheduled them so much that when they have their own time, they don't know what to do with it. So they look to you because you're the one who overscheduled them in the first place.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of good stuff in there. If kids are overscheduled, they don't actually know how to deal with boredom. They don't know how to deal with that time. They don't know how to fill it. They lose that creativity. Kids are very much still have time to play on the street and have paper routes and call on friends and chill out and do that sort of stuff.
Activities with no goal, right?
Right.
Even like family time should have no goal.
Yeah.
Like just relax.
And that point you say about when it's not fun anymore, and I see parents do this all the time. They're like, "Oh, my kid really likes dance, so let's do it competitively."
She's a great skater and she likes to fight. She's Tonya Harding.
Okay, that I could do. That I would promote. But that's the thing. If you take it too seriously too soon, you can kill the joy of the activity for the kid.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like my dad always said to me, never make your hobby your job because then it'll never be your passion anymore. Okay. It's not the same thing, but it is kind of like, you're right. Like, oh, you love ballet. Well, you're going to do it 3 times a week and you're going to do it at this place, and this place. And on top of doing it so much, you're not going to see your friends. So like, the downfall to overscheduling is that obviously your kids don't have their time of boredom. They lose their creativity. Yeah. But they don't have just that kind of chill time with their friends to unwind and be themselves.
And that's why they get tired and all that jazz, right?
Yeah.
So my rule is around my house, my kids all have to do a sport every season. I particularly like the team stuff. And I think it's just good for them to have that physical activity. I mean, they do get physical activity from running around outside and playing in the ravines and whatever. But still, I like them to have a scheduled sport and a musical instrument.
Yeah. We are starting musical instrument this year. It should be a gong show. Yeah. I had Maddie in dance, and I have her in swim every week. Okay. So swim is important.
It's a life skill.
Yeah, dance is fun. And she likes them both. But near the end of like a 3-month cycle of any given thing, she'll start to lose interest. And so at the end of dance last year, she did not want to go. I had to like drag her kicking and screaming. Yeah. So one day she said, "I'm not going anymore." And I said, "Okay, bring me your wallet." She has a little plastic wallet where she pilfers all her money and puts it in her wallet, right? She doesn't even know what money is. But she knows that money pays for stuff. She just doesn't realize. Yeah, she doesn't realize that you give it away and you don't get it back. Yeah. So like she'll give us money and take it right back after she gets the thing she paid for. Right. So I said to her, "Okay, you do not have to go to dance class tonight. Dance class cost me $3, which is a lie. It cost me like $20. Yeah. I said, so
take it out of her trust
I
fund.
took $3 out of her wallet. Yeah. And I said, I'm keeping this to pay for the cost you're not going to. Totally. And guess what? We went to dance class that night.
Absolutely.
And I didn't give her the money back.
In the game. They have to have some skin in the game. And you know what? It's fine for them to try different things when they're little because sometimes it takes a while to find their thing.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So, you know what? Don't overcommit. Maybe sign up just for a term, not like a whole year. You know, just they're getting a little taste, a little flavor of what their thing is. And the other thing I do actually like about kids having organized activities is that I find that my kids are better time managers when, okay, so tonight 2 of my girls have a hockey game at 8.
Right.
So they're going to come home from school and they're going to be like, okay, we're going to have to leave the house at 7. So I need to eat dinner. I need to get my homework done. Because I know when I get home from hockey, I'm going to have to shower. So it does make them manage their time and their homework a little bit better. So I think there's a good life lesson there.
I think there is a ton of great stuff about scheduled activity, time management, responsibilities, skin in the game, like you said. Yeah. But, you know, it's when we stop scheduling them into things because it's enriching them and we start scheduling them because it's more convenient for us to have them out doing something so we can be finishing off work or whatever.
It's never convenient. All the driving is a pain.
No, it's never convenient.
It's not. It's easier just to let them watch TV.
No.
But, yeah, you know what, though? I think your point being kids are kids. They're not projects. When my kid just started, like, kindergarten full days, my kids weren't out of the home at daycare. They were always at home, right? So they went to school. So that was a long day to be out of the house. The last thing that my little kiddies want to do is come home and then get rushed off to something.
It's tiring. And they're exhausted.
Yeah,
and then,
it's enough.
You know,
school is enough.
Then you have homework, right? Yeah. It's a nightmare. So anyway, there is a fine balance between, you know, doing scheduled activities to enrich their lives and overscheduling them so that they become, number one, tired and grumpy like old people. Number two, they're not having
menopausal people, actually.
They're not having fun doing the fun stuff. And number three, they're counting on you to fill up their time and show them how to do stuff, play, have fun.
So thanks for tuning in and leave us a comment. Let us know how many activities is your little darling in. How are they coping with their copious amounts of activities? And don't forget to subscribe. And tell us, is there something you want us to talk about? Because we will.
Cheers.